You are watching Yeticket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is Yeticket.com, Yeticket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.
Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. The film I'm going to talk about right now is called Paper Towns. Yeah, this is based on the novel by John Grenn. You know, this is his second film based on another one of his books. And they're trying to make this guy very popular. Also, the screenplay is by Scott Neustadter. You know, he took the book and he made it into a movie so people can talk it out and act it out. But the director is Jack Schreier. He did a very good film in the past called Robot and Frank. I really enjoyed that film. But did I enjoy this new one that he has right now, Paper Towns? Well, this is about high school kids and what they're going to do with their future. Or they talk about their future. But let's talk about what they did in the film. In this, Quentin, played by Nat Wolff, he's a young man. At the beginning of the film, you see they moved to Orlando, Florida. You know, his family, you know, they moved there. And he met this young lady named Margot. You know, they young kids, third, fourth graders, something like that. So he became friends with her. She's his neighbor across the street, things like that. But they had a strange opening in this film, very strange opening. You know, they met, they riding their bikes. The next thing you know, there's a dead man on the lawn in their neighborhood. She gets off her bike, Margot, and investigated, looked at the body and things like that. But Quentin, you know, he sat on his bike. That's to help describe the character. And then she finds out who the guy was, what happened, and things like that, but Quentin didn't care. But I found that very strange to have an opening like that for young kids to find a dead body on the lawn. I mean, just think about that for a moment. Anyway, they grow up. Next thing you know, they're in high school. They're seniors, you know, getting ready to go to the prom. Now, Margot, she's very popular in school. In fact, she has a boyfriend, many friends. Quentin, you know, he's a senior. He only has 2 friends. And, you know, and his friends are Radar and Ben. And, you know, they hang out in the music room and talk and, you know, but they don't really socialize with other people in the school. They're like a little bit like outcasts. But they got to worry about going to the prom now. That's coming up. They're getting ready to graduate. They got plans for their lives. At least Quentin does. But Quentin really doesn't have a lot of things to do with Margot. In fact, you know, they a little bit estranged. They don't even hardly talk in school because, you know, like I said, she's with the popular kids. Quentin isn't. But then there's a scene where she comes into his room, you know, about 2 weeks or a week before prom and asks him to go with her somewhere. And she takes him on a revenge type of scenario where she getting revenge on her ex-boyfriend and her best friend. Next thing you know, or the next day, she disappears. No one really cares about her that she left. Not even her parents. Her parents said, you know, in the movie, she ran away before. I'm not filing a missing person report, anything like that. We're done with her. Let her go on with her life. After all, she is 18 at this time. But Quentin, you know, he's in love with her. He finds some clues. He figures out where she's at. And he goes on a road trip with his best friends and her former best friend. And, you know, that's how the movie goes. Turns into a road trip, things that they do on the road trip. And then when they meet, they discuss things, you know, about their lives and what they plan on doing. This is the problem that I had with this film. This is not an exceptional story to tell. This is really a story about what young people go through when they're at that age in school. Do they have plans for life? No plans for life? What they're going to do with themselves? What they're not going to do with themselves? You know, and that's the problem that I had with this. This was not an exceptional theory or thought. There have been many stories and many movies about this subject, about what young kids are going to do with their lives, or young adults. This has been told many times. And, you know, Jake, the director, he did not really bring out a lot of these actors. And the story wasn't that compelling. But then I got to ask myself, this story is not directed to me, an older adult. I'm a much older adult. I've been through this. I lived it. But also, I've read many books and seen many movies and TV shows about this same subject. So this is really directed at young kids. So will young kids enjoy this story or not? I feel young people have already heard this, living it, gone through it. Will they see themselves up on this screen? Will they see themselves in this story? Some will. I even saw myself in this story somewhat. I really did. But it's been played. Wasn't it exceptional to me? Nor the actor, nor the actors either. Like Cara, Delevingne, Austin Abrams, and Justice Smith. They were cute. They were nice. You know, there were some funny moments in this film, Paper Towns. But I didn't find this movie exceptional. So I'm only giving it an average rating of 2 palm trees out of 4. That's average. This is an average movie and an average story and an average film with average acting. I hope I'm not average. Al McGee here at www.yeticket.com. Thanks for watching.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. We are your